Hey guys, alright, today we're going to do the forehead bunny design. First thing we're going to do is we're going to lay down some background color. This is the tag Pearl Sky Blue. We're going to lay that over the forehead and around the eye and on the eye. Do this on both sides. Now we're going to lay down some Pearl Lime Green. This is also tag, and just blend that in. Work that over the cheek area. This is going to be the background to our eggs, where our grass is going to be. So work that in on the other side, and just work the color around and blend it in until you get it how you want it to look. And just keep blending until you've got it exactly where you want it. Now with a filbert brush, it's a pretty small filbert, we're going to use that shape of that filbert to help us create the muzzle of the bunny. As you see here, I'm going to mark the middle of the face. That's where the middle of the face of the bunny is, also the middle of the face of the kid, so that they line up. That's just what works for me. Now we're just going to keep filling this shape and building on this shape until we've got a nice fluffy looking muzzle on our bunny rabbit. And just keep filling and filling this in until we get the shape we want. Now we're going to put where the nose is going to be, because that's going to help us with our eye placement here in just a few minutes. Now I'm going to take my brush and put the teeth on. Now using the shape of the filbert, we're going to go right next to that spot that we marked for the nose and lay that filbert down to give us the shape for our eye. The one says this is cold. And do that on both sides. Get our shape nice and filled in. And you may have to go back over your whites. Some whites are a little more lighter than others. And just keep going over it until you get it the color that you want it to look. Tag's not really too bad. It does pretty good. I know wolf is supposed to be a really great color to go over other colors. I haven't tried it. I'd love to. I'm pretty fond of tag. So you just keep working that in until you get exactly how you want it and the eye shape is set. Now we're going to take a pink or whatever color you choose to use. This is the regular pink from tag. And as you see here, I'm marking the tops of the eyes here, because the tops of the eyes are the highest point on the bunny's head. So I'm using that as kind of a gauge where to stop. And I'm just going to fill that in up to in between those eyebrow marks and all around the eyes. Just keep filling that in around the eyes. Now we're going to come out to about right above the eye, and we're going to work our way out to the side to the edge of the muzzle to fill out the bunny's head some more. Give it some more shape. Now we're going to come out straight from the eyes, and we're just going to loop down and around by the eye to create the ears on both sides. You can see I've already done the eggs. Sorry about that, my camera. You just lay down any color you want on those, and then using a light green and a dark green, you can doing flicking motions, create your grass. Now you can also see up here where I've also placed white under the bunny's ears, right up next to the bottom, up to the edge, but there's a little gap towards the top that's going to help us create that dimensional fold. Now we're using the black tag to make the nose, which is going to go from point to point on the inside of the eyes. We're just going to fill that in, make like a little triangle. You could use a filbert. You put it up there to get the shape and then just drag it down and twist it to get the point. And we're just going to draw our smile line from the end of the nose here over to the eyebrow. We're going to, oh sorry, she has an itch. We're just going to draw that in. She does pretty good for a 4-year-old. She's quite patient with me. and get our smile set. Now we're going to outline our eyes. And this is a number 1 Lowell-Cornell round. We're just going to outline our eyes. Now we're going to go around the muzzle and we're going to outline it. And this is a good time to go and put your little hair strokes and just some flicking motions all around the edges and stuff. Get that looking as thick as you want it to look. And go ahead and do that on the other side. Just follow your shape around and meet it up to the eyebrow, and then just do some more of the little flicking hair motions. Maybe some little hairs. Now we're going to paint our eyes. And it's just little half circles right in the middle from top to bottom on the insides of the eyes, like they're looking at each other. Now you can leave the whites here if you'd like, but for me I'm not that precise, so I like to do my dots in later. And draw those in. Also at this time, when you get to doing your eyes, you can go ahead and do your eyelashes. Now we're going to do the eyebrows. And as you can see, they go up and beyond the top of the head. So I'm going to do those first, and they kind of go down into the face. Then we're just going to fill in the area right in between them. It's not very round, but it's not real flat, and you just kind of give it a little arc over in the middle. And you outline your head and give some more hair strokes on the top of the head, as you can see here. And we're going to outline the ears. Just follow the shape of your design all the way down and around. And you don't want to connect the top where the white is and the pink meets and the black meets. You just want to bring that into a corner, basically, so you can keep that nice fold shape. And go ahead and do that on the other side also. Get a good outline. I've got a hair in the way. And just follow that on around. Now we're going to outline our eggs. And we're going to add a little bit of black to our grass. Just give it some more dimension. Make it look interesting. Now we're going to highlight everything. We're going to highlight the nose, the top of the arcs of the eyes, just anywhere you think a highlight would look good. And remember, a lot of this stuff is all optional. You know, if you're trying to speed up and do a faster design, you don't have to do the eggs, you don't have to do the grass, you don't have to do the colored background. And highlight the ears, the tops of the ears here. It's just whatever you have time for. Now we're going to highlight our eggs. And this is the tag white still. And this is actually still my number 1 round Lowell-Cornell. Just highlight the tops of those. And do that on both sides. Now we're going to do some flowers. These are just the little push flowers with just plain white. Easter designs make me think of spring, so I wanted to add some flowers into the design. Then after this, I'm going to use a number 1. This is my number 3, by the way. And I'm going to use my number 1, and I'm going to do some little dots around to just kind of give mimics like baby's breath or some flowers off in the distance, some small flowers, and our eyes. And now using a yellow in tag and the same brush we did the flowers with, I'm going to put in some yellow dots in the center of all the flowers. And that's it. It's done. Thanks guys for watching. Dharma says bye.